So tomorrow morning, try this simple coffee upgrade and see how your body responds. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe to the channel for more simple, science-backed health tips for living well after 60. This is Dr. Zoe Patterson. Take care of your body and it will take care of you. Now that you understand how coffee itself can support circulation when used properly, let's take it one step further and turn that everyday cup into something even more powerful. This is where a simple, thoughtful upgrade can make a real difference without adding complexity to your routine. Imagine your morning coffee not just as a pravichka, but as a small daily ritual that actively supports your body. By adding a couple of natural ingredients, you can gently enhance its ability to support blood flow, especially to your legs where circulation tends to slow down with age. Let's start with cinnamon. This is one of the easiest and most effective additions you can make. Cinnamon has been used for centuries and for good reason. It helps support healthy blood sugar levels, which is incredibly important because spikes and drops in blood sugar can affect your circulation over time. When your blood sugar is more stable, your blood vessels function more smoothly. Cinnamon also has natural compounds that may help your vessels relax slightly, allowing blood to move more freely. You don't need much, just a small pinch stirred into your coffee is enough. It blends well, adds a gentle warmth to the flavor, and doesn't overpower your drink. Most importantly, it works quietly in the background, supporting your system with every sip. Now let's talk about ginger. Ginger brings a slightly different benefit, but it pairs beautifully with cinnamon. It's known for its warming effect on the body, and that warmth isn't just a sensation, it reflects what's happening internally. Ginger can help stimulate circulation by encouraging blood to move more efficiently through your vessels. Many people notice that after consuming ginger, their hands and feet feel a bit warmer, which is often a sign of improved blood flow. Again, simplicity is key. A small pinch of ginger powder is all you need. You don't want to overdo it, especially if you're not used to the taste. Start light, let your body adjust, and find what feels comfortable for you. When you combine these two ingredients with your coffee, something interesting happens. You're no longer just drinking coffee for energy, you're creating a blend that supports your circulation in a gentle, natural way. Cinnamon helps maintain balance and vessel function, while ginger adds that extra stimulatia to keep blood moving where it's needed most. If you prefer a slightly sweeter taste, you can add a small teaspoon of honey. This is completely optional, but it can make the drink more enjoyable, especially if you're transitioning away from sugar or artificial creamers. Honey also contains small amounts of antioxidants, making it a better choice than processed sweeteners. The goal here isn't to make your coffee overly sweet, but to keep it pleasant enough that you'll look forward to it every day. Now, timing also plays a role. Drinking this upgraded coffee in the morning or early afternoon allows your body to make the most of its natural stimulating effects. It supports your energy levels during the day, encourages movement, and helps set a positive tone for your routine. Avoid having it too late, as restful sleep is just as important for overall circulation and recovery. What's important to remember is that this isn't about instant transformation. This is about consistency. When you make this small change part of your daily habit, your body begins to respond over time. You may start to notice subtle improvements, your legs feeling a little lighter, less stiffness when you get up, or simply a greater sense of comfort when you move. And there's something powerful about knowing that such a simple act, something you already do, can be turned into a tool for better health. It removes the feeling of overwhelm and replaces it with confidence. You're not adding something difficult or time-consuming to your day. You're simply upgrading what's already there. This is how real lasting change often happens. Not through extreme measures, but through small, meaningful adjustments that support your body day after day. And when those adjustments are easy to maintain, they become part of your lifestyle without effort. So as you prepare your next cup of coffee, think of it as more than just an aperitif. Think of it as a simple daily step toward better circulation, stronger legs, and a body that feels more supported from within. Because sometimes the smallest changes are the ones that carry the greatest impact. Hello friends, Dr. Zoe Patterson here. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed your legs feeling heavier, colder, or more tired than they used to? Maybe walking isn't as easy as it once was, or you feel that slow, uncomfortable circulation? What if I told you that your daily cup of coffee, yes, coffee, could actually help improve blood flow in your legs naturally? Today, I'm going to show you a simple, healthy coffee upgrade that can support better circulation, especially if you're over 60. Remember, it's never too late to take control of your health. Your body is incredibly resilient, even after 60. Every small step you take, every healthy choice adds up. You deserve to feel strong, mobile, and full of life every single day. As we move past 60, our bodies begin to change in ways that aren't always obvious at first, but we certainly feel them. One of the most important changes happens quietly inside our blood vessels. When we're younger, our arteries are flexible and elastic, expanding and contracting basula to keep blood moving smoothly throughout the body. But over time, those vessels can become a bit stiffer and narrower, making it harder for blood to flow as freely as it once did, especially down to the legs and feet. Now, you might be thinking, that explains a few things. Maybe you've noticed your legs feeling heavier at the end of the day, or your feet getting colder even when the room isn't. Perhaps you've experienced a kind of dull fatigue in your legs after walking short distances, or even a slight swelling around the ankles. These aren't just random signs of aging, they're often connected to slower circulation. Good blood flow is absolutely essential because it's how your body delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and tissues. When circulation is strong, your legs feel lighter, more energized, and capable. You're able to walk farther, stand longer, and move with more confidence. But when circulation slows down, everything starts to feel just a little more difficult, like your body isn't quite keeping up with you anymore. Another important point to understand is that your legs are working against gravity all day long. Blood has to travel downward from the heart and then back up again, which requires strong, healthy vessels and proper muscle function. As we age, that return journey can become less efficient, especially if we're sitting more often or moving less than we used to. That's why even simple daily habits can have a powerful impact on how your legs feel. And here's something many people don't realize. Circulation doesn't just affect how your legs feel physically. It also influences your overall energy levels. When your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen-rich blood, they tire more quickly. This can make everyday activities feel more exhausting than they should, leading to less movement and, unfortunately, even poorer circulation over time. It becomes a cycle, but one that you can absolutely break. The encouraging news is that your body responds beautifully to small, consistent changes. You don't need extreme workouts or complicated routines to support better blood flow. In fact, gentle movement, proper hydration, and the right nutrients can go a long way in helping your vessels stay flexible and active. Even something as simple as what you drink in the morning can begin to support this process from the inside out. Think about your daily routine for a moment. That first cup of coffee is already part of your habit, something comforting and familiar. What if that same cup could also help gently stimulate your circulation and support healthier blood flow throughout your body? That's where we start to see how small adjustments can turn everyday moments into powerful opportunities for better health. You see, after 60, it's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about doing the right small things consistently. Supporting your circulation is one of those key areas that can truly transform how you feel day to day. When your blood flows well, your legs feel stronger, your steps feel lighter, and your confidence in movement begins to return. And the best part is your body is still very capable of improvement. No matter your age, it continues to adapt and respond when you give it the support it needs. Because better circulation isn't just about your legs, it's about staying active, independent, and enjoying life on your terms. Now let's talk about something that's already part of your daily life, something many of you look forward to each morning. That warm, comforting cup of coffee. For years, coffee has had a bit of a mixed reputation. Some people have been told to avoid it, while others swear by it. But the truth is, when used the right way, coffee can actually become a gentle and helpful ally for your circulation. You see, coffee naturally contains compounds that stimulate your body in beneficial ways. The most well-known is caffeine, which helps wake up your nervous system, improve alertness, and even give a slight boost to your heart's activity. When your heart pumps a little more efficiently, blood begins to move more effectively throughout your body, including down to your legs and feet, where circulation often slows with age. But it's not just about feeling more awake. Coffee also contains antioxidants, which play an important role in supporting your blood vessels. Over time, your body experiences something called oxidative stress, a natural process that can damage cells and contribute to stiffness in your arteries. Antioxidants help counter this process, supporting the flexibility and health of your blood vessels so blood can flow more smoothly. Now, here's where it becomes especially important to understand. Coffee itself isn't the problem. It's how we prepare it that makes all the difference. Many people unknowingly turn a potentially healthy drink into something that works against them. Adding too much sugar, heavy creamers, or artificial flavorings can place extra strain on your system, affecting blood sugar levels and overall circulation. Instead of helping, that kind of coffee can actually slow things down. So rather than giving up coffee altogether, the smarter approach is to improve it. Think of your cup of coffee as a base, a starting point that you can build on in a way that supports your body instead of working against it. This is where a simple shift can create a noticeable difference. When consumed in moderation and prepared thoughtfully, coffee can gently encourage your blood vessels to function better. It can promote what we call vasodilation, which is the widening of blood vessels. This allows blood to travel more freely, reducing that heavy, sluggish feeling in your legs. For many people over 60, this small boost can be enough to feel a real improvement in how their body responds throughout the day. Another benefit worth mentioning is how coffee can help you feel more motivated to move. That slight increase in energy and alertness often makes it easier to get up, take a short walk, or stay active during the day. And as you already know, movement is one of the most powerful ways to support circulation. So, in a way, coffee doesn't just work on your body directly, it also encourages the behaviors that keep your blood flowing well. Of course, balance is key. More is not always better. 1 to 2 cups a day is usually enough to experience the benefits without putting unnecessary strain on your system. Drinking coffee late in the day may interfere with sleep, and good rest is just as important for maintaining healthy circulation. So it's always best to enjoy it earlier in the day, allowing your body to use that energy when it needs it most. It's also important to listen to your body. Everyone responds a little differently. Some people feel great with coffee, while others may need to adjust the strength or timing. The goal here is not to force anything, but to use what already works for you in a smarter, more supportive way. When you begin to see coffee not just as a habit, but as an opportunity, everything changes. That simple cup becomes part of your wellness routine, something that supports your energy, your blood flow, and your overall sense of vitality. And when used wisely, even something as simple as your morning coffee can become a powerful step toward healthier circulation and more energized movement throughout your day. Now, while that upgraded cup of coffee can certainly support your circulation, it works best when it's part of a slightly bigger picture, one that includes a few simple daily habits. And the good news is these habits don't require intense effort or major lifestyle changes. In fact, the most powerful improvements often come from the smallest, most consistent actions. Let's start with movement because this is truly one of the most important pieces of the puzzle. Your body is designed to move and your circulation depends on it. Every time you take a step, your leg muscles contract and relax, helping push blood back up toward your heart. Think of your muscles as little pumps assisting your circulation throughout the day. Now, this doesn't mean you need long or exhausting workouts. Something as simple as a 10 to 15-minute walk each day can make a noticeable difference. It could be around your home, in your garden, or just up and down your street. The goal isn't speed, it's consistency. A gentle, steady walk is often more beneficial than occasional intense activity, especially when it comes to keeping your blood flowing smoothly. Another helpful habit is stretching, particularly in the morning. When you wake up, your body has been still for several hours and your circulation may feel a bit sluggish. Taking just a few minutes to stretch your legs, flexing your ankles, gently bending your knees, or even rotating your feet can help wake up your blood flow. It signals to your body that it's time to get moving again. You might be surprised how much difference this makes. Many people notice that their legs feel less stiff and more responsive when they begin their day with even a small amount of movement. It sets a tone for the rest of the day, encouraging more activity without forcing it. Now let's talk about sitting, because this is something that often goes unnoticed. As we get older, it's natural to spend more time seated, watching television, reading, or simply resting. But long periods of sitting can slow circulation, especially in the legs. Blood tends to pool when the body remains still for too long. The solution isn't to avoid sitting altogether, but to break it up. Try standing up every 30 to 60 minutes, even if it's just for a minute or two. Walk around the room, stretch your legs, or gently move your feet. These small interruptions can help keep your blood moving and prevent that heavy, sluggish feeling from building up. Hydration is another key factor that's often overlooked. Your blood is made up largely of water, and when your body is properly hydrated, it flows more easily through your vessels. When you're dehydrated, blood can become slightly thicker, making circulation less efficient. This doesn't mean you need to drink excessive amounts of water, but staying consistently hydrated throughout the day can support your overall circulation. A glass of water in the morning, a few more during the day, it all adds up. And when paired with your circulation supporting coffee, it creates a more balanced and supportive routine for your body. There's also something to be said about posture. When you're sitting or standing, the way you hold your body can affect how easily blood flows. Crossing your legs for long periods or sitting in a way that puts pressure behind your knees can restrict circulation. Keeping your feet flat on the floor and your posture relaxed but upright allows blood to move more freely. And finally, it's important to approach all of this with patience. Your body doesn't change overnight, but it does respond to consistency. When you combine your upgraded coffee with these simple habits, daily walking, gentle stretching, regular movement, proper hydration, you begin to create an environment where better circulation can naturally improve. You may start to notice small changes at first. Your legs might feel a little lighter, a bit warmer, or less tired at the end of the day. Over time, these small improvements can build into something more meaningful, greater comfort, more confidence in movement, and a stronger sense of independence. What makes this approach so powerful is that it's sustainable. You're not relying on anything extreme or difficult to maintain. You're simply supporting your body in ways that feel natural and manageable. And when something is easy to continue, it becomes part of your life without resistance. So instead of looking for quick fixes, focus on these steady, supportive habits. Let your coffee be one part of a routine that works with your body, not against it. Because when you give your body the right support, even the simplest daily actions can lead to lasting strength and freedom in how you move.